Hello students, welcome to Anne's classes. We are doing exponents, exercises 2A and 2B, questions on MCQs, that is the multiple choice type questions we're going to be doing. Now this is in the new book. Now the old book has all the other questions which are the same. In the new book, the only extra addition, especially to exercise 2A, is the MCQs. So we'll begin with exercise 2A and the multiple choice type questions. Question 1 here, choose the correct answer from the options given below. So the first question is 1 by 3 raised to the power of minus 3 minus 1 by 2 raised to the power of minus 3. Now this is equal to one of these answers. So we are going to work this out here. So let's do that. So we have the question here. Now look at the power that's negative. Now how do we make this power positive? We can make this power positive by writing the reciprocal of 1 by 3. So let's do that. So this will become now 3 by 1, and this whole thing is now raised to the power of a positive power, that is 3, minus 1 by 2. We can write the reciprocal 2 by 1 and raise it up to a positive power, that is 3. So now can you see the powers have become positive? How do they become positive? When we wrote the reciprocal of these two rational numbers. Now 3 by 1 is simply 3. So 3 raised to the power of 3 minus 2 by 1 is simply 2 raised to the power of 3. Now how much is 3 raised to the power of 3? That is 3 into 3 into 3. 3 threes are 9, 9 threes are 27. So this is 27 minus 2 raised to the power of 3 is 2 into 2 into 2. 2 twos are 4, 4 twos are 8. 27 minus 8. Now how much is 27 minus 8? It's 19. So the answer here is 19. Look at your options. Which is 19? Option C is 19. So this is our correct answer. Option C. Question 2. 2 by 3 the whole raised to the power of 3 into 3 by 2 the whole raised to the power of 6 is equal to which of these options is the question. Now let's work this out in the working column. So here what do we have? We have 2 by 3. The whole thing is raised to the power of 3 into, we have 3 by 2. The whole thing is raised to the power of 6. So when we have a rational number like this that is raised to any power, remember 2 is raised to the power of 3 as well as 3 is raised to the power of 3. So let's just write that out like this. 2 to the power of 3 by 3 to the power of 3. Similarly, this side also will have 3 to the power of 6 by 2 to the power of 6. Now here let me write it all together. That is 2 to the power of 3 into 3 to the power of 6 by 3 to the power of 3 into 2 to the power of 6. Now we can use the law of exponents where it says if you divide two rational numbers that is raised to a power, you subtract when the base is the same. So here we have 2 to the power of 3 and 2 to the power of 6. The base is the same and it is division. So we can subtract the powers. So this will become 2 to the power of 3 minus 6. So we are done with 2. So here what did we do? We took the numbers with the same base and we subtracted the powers because the law of exponents says that, isn't it? When it is division, you can subtract the powers for the same base. Now let's take 3 to the power of 6 and 3 to the power of 3. There also the base is the same, isn't it? So since the base is the same, we can subtract the powers. So this is 3 to the power of 6 minus 3. Now 2 to the power of 3 minus 6. Here 3 minus 6 signs are different, isn't it? 3 has a plus sign, 6 has a minus sign. So you have to put the sign of the bigger number and subtract. 6 minus 3 is 3 into 3 to the power of, here it is 6 minus 3. So 6 minus 3 is 3. Now 2 has a negative power. So we can make it a positive power by writing 2 by 1 or simply by taking it to the denominator. So here 3 by 3 will remain as it is and 2 raised to the power of minus 3 will now become 2 to the power of 3. So the power has now become positive. So we have 3 to the power of 3 divided by 2 to the power of 3. How much is that? 3 into 3 into 3 is 3 to the power of 3, which is 27 by, this is 2 to the power of 3, which is 2 into 2 into 2. 2 twos are 4, 4 twos are 8. So what do we have here? 27 by 8. So let's look for the answer here. 27 by 8 is option B. So that is our correct answer. Option B is our correct answer. Question 3. 8 to the power of 0 plus 8 to the power of minus 1 plus 4 to the power of minus 1 is equal to one of these options. So let's write that down. So 8 to the power of 0 plus 8 to the power of minus 1 plus 4 to the power of minus 1. Now any number raised to the power of 0 is 1 plus. Now let's make 8 to the power of minus 1 a positive power, raise it to a positive power, so it becomes 1 by 8 to the power of 1. That's positive. Similarly here, 4 to the power of minus 1 is 1 by 4 to the power of 1. So what do we have here now? 1 plus 1 by 8 plus 1 by 4. So now it's all addition. We have to find the LCM. So this will be 1 by 1. LCM of 8 and 4 will be 8. So now let's see, 1 into 8 is 8. So multiply this also by 8. So we get 8 here plus 8 into 1. So 1 into 1. 1 into 1 is 1 plus 4 into 2. So 1 into 2. 1 2s are 2. So here we have 8 plus 1 plus 2. 8 plus 2 is 10. 10 plus 1 is 11. 11 by 8. Let's convert this to a mixed number. 8 ones are 8. 9, 10, 11 is 3. And the denominator is 8. So what do we have here? 1, 3 by 8. Which option is that? 1, 3 by 8 is option B. So this is our correct answer. Option B. Question 4. Minus 5 raised to the power of 5 into minus 5 raised to the power of minus 3 is equal to. So here, let's write the question down. Minus 5 raised to the power of 5 into minus 5 raised to the power of minus 3. So now can you see the base is the same. Both are minus 5. That means we can use a law of exponents. We can add up the powers. When the base is the same and when it is multiplication, you can add the powers. So this becomes minus 5 raised to the power of 5 plus minus 3. Then this is minus 5 raised to the power of 5. Plus into minus is minus, minus 3. So now we have minus 5 raised to the power of 5 minus 3 is 2. This is minus 5 into minus 5. Minus into minus is plus. 5 5s are 25. So what is our answer? Plus 25 or simply 25? Which is the correct option here? It is option D, that is 25. So option D is our correct answer. Now we are doing the multiple choice type questions from exercise 2B. This is found on page number 36. And the first question is the multiple choice type where we choose the correct answer from the options given below. So question 1. If x is equal to 3 raised to the power of m and y is equal to 3 raised to the power of m plus 2, x divided by y is which of these answers? So let's write x by y in the working column and work it out. So this is x divided by y. Let us substitute x for 3m. It's given to us in the question. So x is 3m and y is 3 m to the power of 3 to the power of m plus 2. So here you can see 3 raised to the power of m and 3 raised to the power of m plus 2. Now when base is the same, see the base is 3 here and 3 here, we can apply the law of exponents. Now here, since it's division, we have to subtract the powers. So 3 to the power of m, this is what we have on top here, 3 to the power of m. Now 3 to the power of m plus 2, we're going to minus it. Okay, we can subtract the powers because the base is the same and this is division. So this will be m minus m plus 2. So this will be 3 to the power of m. Now let's open the brackets. Minus m minus 2. Remember, the sign will change if you have a minus sign before the bracket. So m has now become minus m plus 2 has now become minus 2. Now here we have m minus m. M minus m is 0. So we can cancel this. M and m becomes 0. We only have minus 2 left. So what do we have here? 3 raised to the power of minus 2. Now as you can see, this is a negative power And to make it positive, we write the reciprocal of 3. So 3 is 3 by 1, reciprocal is 1 by 3. This time it is 1 by 3 raised to the power of 2. 3 is raised to the power of 2. The power has now become positive. So this is 1 by 3 raised to the power of 2 means 3 into 3. 3 threes are 9. So 1 by 9 is our answer. Now let's see where we have that option. We have option B as 1 by 9. So that is our answer. Option B, 1 by 9. Question 2. X to the power of minus 2 by 3 y to the power of minus 1, the whole raised to minus 1 is equal to which of these options? Now here the power that is raised here is a negative power. So if I have to make that a positive, I have to write the reciprocal of this. So let's write the reciprocal. So that is 3 y raised to the power of minus 1 by x raised to the power of minus 2. And this whole thing is raised to the power of now 1. It's become positive. That means it's the same. Okay, so you don't have to multiply this anymore. Now let me write each one separately. So I have 3 into y to the power of minus 1 by x to the power of minus 2. So this is 3. Now look at y to the power of minus 1. If I have to make this power positive, this has to come to the denominator, isn't it? So it becomes y raised to the power of 1. So let me put it there. So y raised to the power of 1. And now look at x. X has a negative power. Now if that has to become positive, x has to go to the top. So that will be x to the power of 2. So now can you see all the powers have become positive. So let me write this as the final answer, that is 3x to the power of 2 by y. And which option is that? 3x to the power of 2 by y is option A. So option A is our answer. Question 3. If 4 by 5 raised to the power of minus 3 into 4 by 5 raised to the power of minus 5 is equal to 4 by 5 raised to the power of 3x minus 2, we have to find the value of x. So here the base is the same. Both are 4 by 5, isn't it? And it's multiplication. That means we can add up the powers. So let's do that first. So this is the left hand side, this is the right hand side. So left hand side, let's add up the powers. So that will be 4 by 5. The whole thing is now raised to the power of minus 3 plus minus 5. I'm doing only the left hand side. This is the left hand side. We'll solve this first. So this will be 4 by 5 raised to the power of minus 3 minus 5. This is equal to 4 by 5 raised to the power of minus 3 minus 5 is minus 8. So this whole thing is raised to the power of minus 8. This is what we have on the left hand side. So here on the left hand side we have 4 by 5 raised to the power of minus 8, and this is equal to 4 by 5 raised to the power of 3x minus 2. Now when the base is the same, the power is also the same. So I can write the powers like this. I can take the power here minus 8 and I can say that this is equal to 3x minus 2. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to interchange. I'm going to take 3x minus 2 and write it here. And I'm going to put minus 8 on the other side. This is only to make my work easier. Generally, when we put the unknown quantity on the left hand side, it's easier. There's no rule. You can work it out like this also. But when you put it on the left hand side, your work becomes easier. So now this has become an equation. We're going to solve for x. So we're going to keep 3x here on the left hand side. So this is an equation now. We're going to keep 3x on the left hand side. On the right, we already have minus 8. Now I'm going to move this minus 2 to the other side. So it becomes plus 2. So now this is 3x is equal to minus 8 plus 2. Signs are different. Put the sign of the bigger number and subtract. 8 minus 2 is 6. So now I know the value of 3x. I can find the value of x. So x is minus 6 divided by 3. Why division? Because here it's multiplication. 3 into x. So when I take it to the other side, it becomes division. Now divide. 3 2's are 6. So x is equal to minus 2. So we've got our answer as x is equal to minus 2. This is the answer. Which option is this? Let's look and see. We have option C as minus 2. So that is our answer, option C. minus 2. So we found the value of x and x is minus 2. Question 4. If m by n is raised to the power of minus 1, if that is equal to n by m, which is raised to the power of x minus 5, we have to find the value of x. So here I have m by n raised to the power of x minus 1, whereas here it's a reciprocal of m by n, isn't it? It has become n by m. Now, if I have to use any of the laws of exponents, my base has to be the same. Here the base is different. So if I'm going to change this base to m by n, if I'm going to write the reciprocal, then I should be careful about my power. So now let me take this here to the side, only this, and show you how that's done. So now suppose I take n by m and this is raised to the power of x minus 5. So here what I'm going to do is I'm changing n by m to m by n. I'm going to write the reciprocal of that. So that is m by n. Now what happens to the power? Now if you look at the power, this whole thing is positive. Okay, the positive, it's positive because it's understood that the sign before that is positive. Now I have to change it to a negative power. That means I have to say minus x minus 5. So how do I get the final thing? Minus into x is minus x, minus into minus 5 is plus 5. So now can you see my power has changed from x minus 5 to minus x plus 5. Now I can get the value of x because now my base has become the same. So let me write this down. So now what do I have? I have m by n on the left hand side, and this is already raised to x minus 1, and on the right hand side again now I have m by n, that is this one which I'm going to write here. So m by n raised to the power of minus x plus 5. Minus x plus 5. So now we know if the base is the same, the powers are also equal. If this is equal, this is also equal. So let's write that down. X minus 1, I'm taking only the powers now, is equal to minus x plus 5. So it's become an equation. I'm going to keep all the x on the left hand side. So I already have x here. Now I'm going to move this minus x from here to the left hand side. It's going to become plus x. So this is x plus x. And this side I already have plus 5. I'm going to move this minus 1 to the other side. So it becomes plus 1. So now x plus x is 2x. 5 plus 1 is 6. Now I can solve for x. X is equal to 6 by 2. So I can divide this now. 2 3s are 6. So I have found the value of x. X is equal to 3. So this is my answer here, which is the option. If you look at the question here, the option for 3 is option A. So this is our answer. Question 5. 1 by 7 raised to the power of minus 3 into 7 raised to the power of minus 1 into 1 by 49 is equal to which one? So let's work that out. Now here 1 by 7 raised to the power of minus 3. To make the power positive, I write the reciprocal. So it becomes 7 by 1 raised to the power of 3. So 7 by 1 raised to the power of 3 into, the next one here is 7 raised to the power of minus 1. I'll make the power positive by writing the reciprocal. So 7 by 1 will now become 1 by 7. So this is 1 by 7. And the last one given to us is 1 by 49. So now, if I have to remove the brackets here, it becomes 7 to the power of 3 by 1 to the power of 3 into 1 by 7 into 1 by 49. Now look at the base, which is the same. 7 and 7 base is the same, and its division is 7 by 7 raised to the power of 3 is in the numerator, and this is in the denominator. So the base is the same and it is division. That means I can subtract the powers. So 7 to the power of 3, and this is 1, becomes minus 1. And then it's all 1. Into 1 is 1 only. Now 1 raised to the power of 3 is 1. So now I've taken only these two. What is left is 49, which will come in the denominator, 49. So now 7 raised to the power of 3 minus 1 is 2, and 49 is 7 into 7, which is 7 raised to the power of 2. So now, as you can see, here we have 7 raised to the power of 2. Here also we have 7 raised to the power of 2. and both get cancelled, and that is equal to 1. So here our final answer here is option D, that is 1. So let's take that option D. So children, with this we've come to the end of the multiple choice type questions from both the exercises 2A and 2B. Now 2B has a few more extra questions which I will post in our next video. Thank you children.